Okay, hello everyone. Nice to see you all again. I apologies for the inconvenience caused yesterday, but we are going to pick off where we left off yesterday, and I hope you can all hear me now. Wait for 2-3 more minutes for more people to join in, and then we can start our session for the day. So before that, I'm just going to share some links over here, and yeah. To everyone, please, if you want to connect with us for regarding the future classes and sessions, uh, please feel free to uh, follow us on these links. Also, we have our team WhatsApp channel. So here you can get all the updates about upcoming sessions and classes. So you can join this channel to get more information about it. And I guess it's already 7:04. Let's wait for one more minute and then we can start with our session today. Also, if nobody I hope some of you have gone through the I hope some of you have gone through the our session on introduction to Python. So we uploaded it yesterday. So that covered the basics of the Python and also why we should use why Python and also different career pathways that you can explore once you get a good understanding on the Python. So we are going to build further upon it today. So just for a quick revision, like I can just for a quick revision, I will share with you the topics that we covered yesterday. So we started off with some introduction to Python, and after that we went through the different career pathways that one can follow in the for this, and also then we went through some of the basics of the language, like we have keywords in Python which are special reserved words that we can that we are not allowed to use as identifier. Then we also went through the identifier, what are identifier and how are they used. And apart from that, we uh, took a small go through of the variables. So variables are a type of identifier, and they are and they are type of identifier, and also they are used to store memory, to store some certain values in the memory. And after that we went through the different data types and data structures. So Python has four basic data types mainly. So first one is this str is our string, and after that we have a boolean type. That is booleans are specifically two values, true and false in Python. That is okay. Booleans है like उसमें दो values होती है generally like true and false, and वो like they are very much used कि to specify certain condition like conditions and checking में booleans बहुत ज़्यादा use होते हैं. And then apart from boolean we have integer type. Integers are basically whole number numerical types. And also apart from that also last one we have is a float. So float क्या होते हैं? They are the decimal values, numeric decimal values that are there in Python. Okay. And then we lastly we went to the topic of data structures in Python. So Python में there are four major data structures जो होते हैं. First we have the list जिसमें you can store multiple collection of data. And then we have tuples. उसमें भी they are like in terms of storage. Tuple maybe you can store multiple types and multiple types of data. Only difference is tuple क्या है immutable होते हैं. That means if अगर आपने एक बार डिक्लेयर कर दिया ट्यूपल्स मेमोरी में then you cannot change their values again. अगर if you try to change their values then it will then it will just create a new tuple in memory. So uh, so and in case of list हम क्या है उसमें new values add कर सकते हैं. And we saw just one way of doing that like append use करके हम उसमें add कर सकते हैं. And yes, apart from that एक और apart from that we went through two main data structures. वो है dictionary and sets. So they are also collection of data Python में, but इनमें और list and tuple में difference क्या है? They are unordered collection of data. So इनमें कोई भी order maintain नहीं होता है. So if you have अगर आपने 1 2 3 4 as a input डाला है in a set or dictionary, so it's not guaranteed कि आपका data same order में present होगा. It can be in any order. And the main property of set and dictionary is कि इनमें हमेशा values we can only store unique values in it. अगर if you try to repeat some value तो क्या होता है it will just overwrite over the pre-existing value. So अगर आपने set में 3 दो बार 3 add किया है so it will store just 3 only once. And same way dictionary में just input में we store it as a key value pair. So उसमें key हमेशा unique रहता है. Value जो होते हैं key के corresponding that can be repeated. उसमें we do not have such foundation कि it's unique unless आपकी value एक set है. So अगर आप key के against एक list store कर रहे हैं और some string और int value store कर रहे हैं so you can have multiple repetition in that. But अगर आप एक key के against set store कर रहे हैं so उसमें again same unique values रहेंगे. So I hope that all made sense और आपको थोड़ा बहुत revise हो गया होगा regarding this. And I'm just going to look at the comment section. अगर किसी को कोई भी question or doubt है so just please feel free to put up in the comment section. अगर कुछ नहीं है then we can start with our day 2 class. Okay, let's wait for a few more seconds. अगर किसी को कोई doubt है or anything, please feel free to add it in the comment section. And all right then, let's start the session. I'm going to share my screen. So Okay, if you are not familiar with Google Colab, so I'm going to code in the Google Colab environment, and I hope agar if you have some doubt about it कि Colab में you can just कैसे you have to work, you can add your questions over here, but so this is the Google Colab environment. So ये क्या है? This is totally completely available on cloud, Google Colab, and this works similar to Jupyter Notebook. So जैसे Jupyter Notebook में we can create new cells और उसमें कोड execute कर सकते हैं, सेम वे हम Google Colab में कर सकते हैं. इसमें एक added advantage रहेगा that you don't need to install Python in your system. को सिस्टम पे पाइथन और कोई भी एनाकोंडा कुछ भी इंस्टॉल करने की जरूरत नहीं है. यू कैन सिंपली गो ऑनलाइन गूगल कोलैब आप क्रिएट कर सकते हो एंड देन सेव इट इन योर गूगल ड्राइव. So आज हम we are going to cover these topics today. So day 2 we are going to cover on operators, then data typecasting, बहुत ही छोटा topic है which we'll quickly cover. Then we have conditional statement, basically if else conditions जो Python में use होती है, and then we are going to discuss more on string and its function. So last session में we just discussed on the string की string क्या होती है, and but there are many important functions related to a string in Python जो हमारे data manipulation में they are highly used. So we are going to cover those today. All right, folks, let's start the class today. So firstly, since ये छोटा सा topic है, I'm just going to start with the data typecasting. It's like nothing major. Just you should be aware about it कि you can मतलब आप you can change your data type. जैसे we discuss 4 data types: string, text, string, integer, float, and boolean. So we can convert one type of data to other type as long as वो convert उसका format दूसरे data type से match करता है. So let's say मैंने एक variable लिया and I store some let me just write, we are doing data typecasting. So मैंने एक वेरिएबल लिया एंड मैंने उसमें इंटीजर वैल्यू स्टोर किया एंड बट मैंने लाइक आई हैव टू डू सम कैलकुलेशन. सो इस कैलकुलेशन के लिए मेरे को इसको कन्वर्ट करना है टू अदर टाइप, लाइक मेरे को फ्लोट वैल्यू चाहिए बिकॉज मुझे इसको इस वैल्यू को डिवाइड करना है बाय सम फ्लोट वैल्यू. नाउ आई टुक बी एंड मुझे इसको डिवाइड करना है बाय 1.5. सो Python interpreter is like very intelligent this way. अगर आप a divided by b करेंगे, so what it will do? It will automatically change a का type to float type. So if I do print a by b, okay. It's taking some time to execute, but I think okay, it's connected to Python now, interpreter now. Now as you can see इसमें जो आउटपुट है ये आपका फ्लोट टाइप का आया है एंड यू कैन सी कि जो ए का टाइप है डिवाइड करने से पहले पाइथन इंटरप्रेटर ने उसको ऑटोमेटिकली फ्लोट टाइप में कन्वर्ट कर दिया सो दैट डिवीजन में कोई इशू ना हो. ऑल्सो another way is कि you can do it yourself also. Let's say you want to divide, you can convert the type of a by this using bracket float a. So what this will do is ये आपका ए को टाइप फ्लोट टाइप में कन्वर्ट कर देगा. एंड देन इफ वी डू डिवाइड बाय बी, okay, these things happen. Let's just do this. दे भाई आई थिंक मुझे पैथन रिवाइज करना पड़ेगा बिफोर गिविंग क्लास टू यू गाइज, बट ऑल राइट. बट आई होप यू गेट द आइडिया कि दैट यू कैन ऑल्सो डू अ टाइप कास्टिंग ऑफ, मतलब आप इंटीजर वैल्यू टू अदर वैल्यूज. सेम वे अगर आपको लाइक इफ यू हैव अ स्ट्रिंग वैल्यू एंड आपको वो कन्वर्ट करनी है टू, sorry I just remembered, a equal to float a. So अगर आपके पास कोई इंटीजर वैल्यू है सेम वे स्ट्रिंग वैल्यू है, सो सो दिस वर्कड फाइनली. ओके, सो अगर आपको फ्लोट वैल्यू अब यूज करनी है देन यू कैन यूज इट डायरेक्टली. नो, लेट्स से if you do a by b, so it will give the same error, but इसमें the interpreter को float value इसको convert नहीं करना पड़ा and it has automatically like it has automatically giving the output your 2.0. Let's say not just float value, अगर आपके पास एक string value है, let's say मेरे पास है abc string and I have 1 2 3, but you want to, you see it's a number but ये एक string की तरह store है and you want to use it as a number अपनी स्क्रिप्ट में. आपको कहीं से वैल्यू आई प्रोग्राम में एंड वो आपको स्ट्रिंग टाइप में आ रही है बट यू नो दैट इट्स वैल्यू, सो आप इसको कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं. लेट्स से abc दिस एंड मैंने इसको इंट किया एंड देन आई हैव डन दिस abc. लेट्स अब मैंने प्रिंट किया value of abc int and type of abc int. Okay, अब आप देख सकते हैं लाइक abc की वैल्यू इट्स इंटीजर एंड आप यू कैन ऑल्सो चेक इट कि abc का टाइप क्या है यूजिंग दिस टाइप. सो टाइप ब्रैकेट abc int एंड यू कैन सी ये एक इंटीजर डेटा टाइप है. सो int is for integer डेटा टाइप. सेम वे अगर आपने स्ट्रिंग में एक ट्रू और फॉल्स वैल्यू सेव कर रखी है और आपने फ्लोट वैल्यू सेव कर रखी है, तो सेम वे यू कैन कन्वर्ट इट टू डिफरेंट डेटा टाइप्स. बट ऑलवेज मेक श्योर कि आपके पास जो वैल्यू आ रही है इट एक्चुअली बिलोंग्स टू दैट टाइप. लेट्स से आपने लाइक यू आर गेटिंग, लेट्स से वी आर गेटिंग 1.123.0 and then you are getting this, you are getting ये वैल्यू आपको आई है. सो दिस इज नॉट अ इंटीजर वैल्यू. अभी आपको दिस इज जस्ट अ, दिस पार्ट इज इंटीजर एंड दिस पार्ट इज टेक्स्ट. सो ओवरऑल ये वैल्यू एक varchar वैल्यू, varchar एज इन द वेरिएबल कैरेक्टर. देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ वेरिएबल कैरेक्टर इस वैल्यू में. सो इसको हम एज अ स्ट्रिंग ही स्टोर करेंगे. अगर इसको मैंने ट्राई किया टाइप कास्ट करने का, लेट्स से मैंने इसको इंट में कन्वर्ट करने का ट्राई किया. सो यस, अब आप देख सकते हैं. सो वैल्यू एरर बेसिकली क्या है, लाइक इफ यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड एग्जैक्ट दिस एरर नो वरीज, बट बेसिकली इसका मीनिंग क्या है, तो इंटीजर टाइप नहीं है. सो ऑलवेज बी वेरी श्योर कि अगर आपको डेटा टाइप कन्वर्ट करना है बिटवीन स्ट्रिंग टू इंट टू फ्लोट और लाइक bool to some other value, so उसका डेटा टाइप it should be same as what you are expecting. अगर आप इंटीजर वैल्यू एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं सो कास्ट इट टू इंट वैल्यू, बट इफ यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग स्ट्रिंग वैल्यू एंड उसको आपने इंटीजर वैल्यू की तरह ले लिया, सो ऑब्वियसली आपका कोड ब्रेक हो जाएगा एंड यू आर गोइंग टू गेट वैल्यू एरर ओवर देयर. Okay, so this was the quick topic about the data typecasting. Next, we are going to move to uh, next topic of ours, that is operators. So before this, I'm just going to check if anybody has any question, feel free to post it in the chat. Either I will answer your queries or somebody from our team will answer it in the chat itself. All right, operators. So I'm just going to list out कितने type के operators होते हैं. So there is arithmetic operators Python में, and let's make it a multi-line code block. I hope you remember this from the first class कि अगर हमारे पास multiple lines of code है, so multiple lines of हमें comment करना है, so you can use triple quotes over here. Arithmetic operators है, then we have the logical operators. उसके अलावा then we have some special operators, and also we have our assignment operators, and then we have bitwise operator. So these are the different operators. So operators क्या है, they help us perform certain like mathematical or logical operations हमारे code में. So let's just discuss these. Okay. So arithmetic operator, I think they are the easiest to become familiar with. So arithmetic operators, they are basically all the operators जो कोई mathematical function perform करते हैं in uh, in our like mathematic terms or in our programming language. So they are like very basic, like you have plus, minus, then you have the modulo, you have divide and multiply. इसके अलावा भी we have some special arithmetic operator, like we have double slash, that is floor division. So if anybody wants to know more about floor division, they can either look it up or I'm just going to show a quick example floor division ka. And apart from that, we have, okay, this is for the power, like maths में if you remember कि हमारा 2 की power 3 की powers, we used to do something like 2 की power 2 is 2 into 2, that is 4. And so same way अगर हमें we want to provide power to some variable, so we can use double star. So plus, minus, multiply and divide, these are like 4 basic arithmetic operators जो हम daily basis पे use करते हैं. Apart from that, हमारे पास we have this modulo. So what this modulo does is, let's say आपके पास 2 variable है, and if you अगर आपने उनको divide किया using divide, so you are just going to get the divisor of that operation, of that particular transaction. But अगर आपको remainder भी चाहिए, then you can use modulo operator to get the remainder. So just you should be familiar with modulo operator because ये आगे का operations में it's like used multiple times आपको data structure store करने में, and also to perform like to perform multiple operations. A modulo operator is very well used. So if you want to see a quick example, I'm going to take two numbers, two variables, A and B, and we are going to perform all these operations on those two variables only. Right? So let's say A हम लेते हैं 8, and then I'm taking the next value of B as 6. So modulo के केस में let's just do A modulo B Same way we are going to do floor division. That is A divided by, and then okay, let's do the power value as well. A and then power B. Okay, so okay, you can see modulo value is 2. So अगर I think I hope आप लोगों को इतना मैथ से familiar होंगे that if you divide 8 by 6, so जो आपका divisor होगा that will be 1 and your remainder will be 2. So here you can see the remainder is 1. If you do the floor division, so like if you do the floor division is if you divide one value by second value and uski it's going to provide you integer value of that division. Like ऊपर हमने divide किया था, if you remember this example, 3 divided by 1.5 and आपको output आया था 2.0. So 2.0 is float value. But floor division के case में what we always get is the it's the integer value and it's the like integer value on the lower side. Like agar if you let's say if we had 8 divided by 3, so उस case में the floor division value would have been exact division value would have been something 2.333 something. So floor division क्या करता है, it ignores everything after that dot thing and it's only going to take the value 2. Same way, there is another special type of value that is ceil, ceil, a division. So ceil as in you can you can take the analogy of your home. So आपके घर में like if you have floor is on the नीचे की तरफ होता है and the ceiling is on the top side. So ceil division में क्या होगा, if you have 8 divided by 3 and you have your value 2.33 something, so ceil division में output आपको क्या रहेगा, it will be 3, but in case of floor value it's going to be 2. So ceil division, it always takes the higher side of the value after rounding off to the integer. So integer round off करके takes the higher side. Of floor division में it takes the lower side. And then we have the power value. So it's basically 8 power 6. So feel free to use a calculator to verify this value. And if you are good in maths and you can do this calculation yourself, then feel free to verify this. And that's all about the arithmetic operators. And then we have उसके अलावा we have this plus, minus, and divide and multiply. Also, one more thing about arithmetic operators is they always have some they always have the it is both for arithmetic and assignment operator कि पाइथन में उनका order of execution होता है. This is for all the operators. So you can look up the order of execution. It's like similar to you have BODMAS. हमने स्कूल में पढ़ा था. So BODMAS में like we always consider the bracket first and then we have off and division, multiplication. Same way Python में we have order precedence. Like अगर कोई if you get a big maths equation जो हमें Python में solve करनी है, so you can use the order of operation to check कि हमें actually उसको कैसे execute करना है. So if you simply do a Google search, आपको you can see कि order of execution क्या होता है. So it actually has like it actually covers all the operators. Like सबसे पहले जो precedence मिलता है that is to the power value, and उसके बाद we have the उसके बाद we have the other operators available like the multiply, divide, modulo, and the floor division. Then after that we have plus minus. प्लस माइनस के बाद देन वी हैव अदर ऑपरेटर्स, दैट इज बिटवाइज लेफ्ट राइट. सो बिटवाइज ऑपरेटर अभी हम डिस्कस करेंगे, बट इन अरिथमेटिक ऑपरेशंस दिस इज द ऑर्डर. वी हैव द power values, then we have the multiplication, division, say floor division, modulo, and then we have the addition and subtraction. उसके बाद वी हैव दी बिटवाइज ऑपरेटर्स, देन वी हैव दी आपके असाइनमेंट ऑपरेटर्स जो अभी हम डिस्कस करेंगे, एंड लास्टली वी हैव दी, नॉट लास्टली, देन वी हैव दी लॉजिकल ऑपरेटर्स. एंड लॉजिकल ऑपरेटर्स के बाद भी लास्ट में देयर इज अ इफ एल्स कंडीशन जो इनके जिनका ऑर्डर इनके बाद में आता है. So let's go to the next. So let's discuss the logical operators, or we can go by order of precedence only, like order, like order is first we have the arithmetic operators, uske baad we have the bitwise operators. So let's discuss bitwise operators next. So for those जो बहुत ही like they are like very beginner in the Python, so ये concept it might be a bit difficult to catch up initially, but once you get used to it, it will be like easier to see like what are these operators and how do they work. So bitwise operators के type, I'm just going to type is like we have and होता है, then we have or, and then we have the not, and also we have left shift and right shift. So these are the bitwise operator that we have. Okay, we also, sorry, okay, this is the XOR, this is not a not. So bitwise operators में what happens is you know कि कंप्यूटर में जो भी हम डेटा स्टोर कर रहे हैं, like I stored this value a equal to 8, so all these values they are stored in bitwise format. They are stored in the format of 0 1 0 1, and they are stored in the 0 1 format. So let's say अगर मैंने कोई भी ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म किया, so बेस लेवल पे इन दी बैक एंड कंप्यूटर वो सारे ऑपरेशंस जो हैं दे आर परफॉर्म्ड ऑन दी 0 1 फॉर्मेट ऑफ दैट वैल्यू. सो so bitwise operator है, they give us the power to manipulate the values at the bitwise level easily. So just to give you example, so if you have 2, so 2 कैसे स्टोर होता है, it is stored as 1 0. So what is 1, what is 0 here is, so 0 is that 0th position पे, so if you are like 0th position पे it's a 0, and then everything like at the first position we have a value 1. So basically इसको अगर if you want to convert कोई bitwise value to its integer value, so what rule do we follow is कि at the position number we like we do 2 power the position number, and then we add it going forward. So let's say like either 0th position पे we have 0, so it's going to be like 0, and then first position पे we have the value 2, so it's plus 2 the power 1, so that's going to give us 2. Same way, just for example, 8 हम कैसे स्टोर करते हैं, it's 1. So here is कि we have 0th position, let's go, I think it might equal to 2. Same way हम 8 कैसे स्टोर करते हैं, so same way, so if you see over here कि इसमें third position पे we have the value of 1, like the third bit is 1, so here and we have 2 power 3, let's say, sorry about this, we have 2 power 3, then plus 2 की power 2 multiply 0, because next value is this 0, right? And then we have 2 power 1 multiply 0, and then lastly 0. So this is going to give us 8. So इसमें multiply 1. So you have the position. So जो भी आपकी position है, you have to do the 2 power that position, then multiply जो भी आपकी यहाँ पे value है. So यहाँ पे मेरी 1 value थी, so I multiplied this by 1. So just in simple case, it's going to come as 8 plus 0 plus 0 and plus 0. That is, final answer is going to be 8. And I know this seems a bit more complex than it actually is. So just as a homework, I'm going to like ask you all to try to convert some numbers to their bitwise value so that you are more familiar with it. So let's say I'm going to just give you one last example. Let's say 15. So 15 को हम let's convert it to its bitwise value. So 15 को हम break down करें in terms of power of 2. So we can do it this way. Then 8. So 2 power 4 is 16. So 16 is obviously greater than 15. So we cannot use 2 power 4 की bitwise value. So we are going to use the next best value, that is 2 power 3. So 2 power 3, we are going to use 8. Now how much value we have left is we need 7 more to make 15. So next best we have is 2 power 2, that is 4. We are still 3 short. So next best we have is 2 power 1, that is 2. And next we have is 2 की power 0. So 2 power 0 or anything power 0 is 1. So that's going to make 15. So इसकी bitwise value क्या होगी? Let's say, so this is 1, going to be 1, then 1, 1, 1. So this is going to be the bitwise value of 15, that is 4 times 1. Okay, and just as a homework, please try more bitwise conversion of a slightly higher values, so that like you can say 31 or you can go 250. So in values को convert करो to become more familiar with these bitwise operations. So I'm just going to comment this part out. Okay. So अगर हमें like if you want to do operations on the bitwise values of two variables, so we have these bitwise operators. So let's start with the easy one, the left shift and right shift. So right shift में क्या होता है? So इधर you saw that 8 की bitwise value है 1 and 000. So in case of right shift, the value जो है each value वो shift हो जाएगी one, like by one value, by one position. So in case of 8, अगर हम 8 को right shift करेंगे, so it will become 0 1 0 0. So you can see जो 1 की value है वो right shift हो गई by 1. So इधर हमने इसको shift किया है by value 1. हम we can also shift it by value 2 3. So अगर हम इसको by 2 shift करेंगे, so it will become 0 0 1 0. And of course कि अगर आपने इसको shift किया है, so its की value change हो जाएगी. So I'm just going to show you this. So a की value 8 है, so right shift 1. So let's say इसको हम by 1 shift करेंगे, so it's going to be this 0 1 0 0. और ये जो खाली space था first जगह पे, so इसमें वी ऑटोमेटिकली जीरो इंसर्ट हो जाता है। एंड जो लास्ट वाला जो जीरो था, जो सॉरी सॉरी जो लास्ट वाला जीरो था, दैट इज डिस्कार्डेड। वो जो पाइथन का कंपाइलर है वो डिस्कार्ड कर देता है, एंड जो फ्रंट पे जो एक पोजीशन स्पेयर हो जाती है वो उसमें जीरो इंसर्ट हो जाता है। सो वी आर गोइंग टू जस्ट डू a right shift one, and it's going to, yes, so this value is basically equal to 4. So as you can see हमारा 0 1 2 second position पे 1 bit operator 1 bit है, so it's going to be 2 power 2, that is 4. And same way if we shift it by 2, you can see over here, so ये basically this is the bitwise value of 2, like we saw here 1 0. So bitwise value, so if we do a right shift of अगर हम कोई भी वैल्यू का बिटवाइज राइट शिफ्ट करते हैं, सो दिस इज बेसिकली इक्वल टू डिवीजन। एंड सेम वे अगर हम किसी भी वैल्यू को लेफ्ट शिफ्ट करते हैं, सो दैट इज इक्वल टू मल्टीप्लीकेशन। सो लेट्स से सेम वैल्यू को मैंने दिस टाइम, सो दीज एरो आर फॉर राइट शिफ्ट, सो मैंने इसको राइट शिफ्ट किया एंड दिस इज गोइंग टू this so 8 is becoming 16, so it is basically getting multiplied by 2. Why is it getting multiplied by 2? Because 8 को मैंने right shift किया, so इसमें एक एक position, so this is going to be the bitwise value, so इसमें एक position यहाँ पे add हो गई, that is 0 insert हो गया, and बाकी all the values they are automatically shifted by 1 position. अगर मैं इसको 2 करूँ, so it's again going to be, so इसका bitwise value will be this, it's going to shift by 2. All right, and then we have the, so these are the left shift and right shift operator. Basically try to remember, okay, so this was 8, हम एक दूसरी वैल्यू लेते हैं, लेट्स से b को भी करते हैं हम लेफ्ट शिफ्ट एंड राइट शिफ्ट, जस्ट सो यू आर क्लियर। सो 6 b के केस में क्या होगा, b equal to 6 and 6 की bitwise वैल्यू है 110. Anything on the live chat? Okay, so ये 6 की bitwise वैल्यू है, so this is going to be like this position is 4, then we have 2, so 4 plus 2 is 6. so इसको हम right shift करते हैं by 1 and it's going to be 3, like divided by 1. but इसको हम एक और right shift करेंगे by 2, so what do you think the value will be? so एक बार right shift किया, so value हो गई 0 0 1 1, that is 3. so this is the bitwise value of 3. but इसको एक और बार right shift किया, so अब आपकी value हो जाएगी 0 0 0 and 1, so this is the bitwise value 1. so basically आपका floor division हो गया. so let's run this cell also. इसको हमने 2 बार राइट शिफ्ट किया एंड इट इज डूइंग दिस. सो बेसिकली आपका लाइक एक और बार शिफ्ट हुआ एंड यू जस्ट हैव दी 0001 वैल्यू लेफ्ट. सो बेसिकली आपका फ्लो डिवीजन हो गया बिकॉज वी आर नॉट बिकॉज बिटवाइज ऑपरेशन में वी हैव दिस 0 इंसर्टेड ओवर है और बाकी जो एक बिट वैल्यू 1 थी वो डिस्कार्ड हो गई. सो दैट इज डिस्कार्डेड एंड वी जस्ट हैव 1 लेफ्ट ओवर हियर. Okay, then we got and this value left, and or and XOR value. So what AND operator does is, so these operations AND or and XOR ये आपको logical operator में भी they are going to be useful. So just keep the logical value of this in mind कि like what's the output. सो बेसिकली एंड वैल्यू क्या होती है, लाइक अगर मैंने दो वन और दो ट्रू वैल्यू को एंड किया, सो ये हमेशा उसका आउटपुट देगा वन. बट इफ आई डू वन एंड ज़ीरो, सो उसका वैल्यू ज़ीरो रहेगा. सेम वे अगर मैंने किया ज़ीरो एंड ज़ीरो और मैंने किया वन ज़ीरो एंड वन, सो उस केस में हमेशा वैल्यू ज़ीरो रहेगा. सो एंड ऑपरेटर इज हमेशा दोनों वैल्यू ट्रू होना चाहिए सो दैट फाइनल रिजल्ट ट्रू रहे. सो दिस इज वेरी यूजफुल. लाइक अगर आपने अगर यू हैव टू टेस्ट समथिंग, और टेस्ट करने के बाद आपको आपके पास दो कंडीशन है कि दैट सर्वर जो है आपका हमेशा अप होना चाहिए, एंड सेकंड कंडीशन आप चेक कर रहे हैं सर्वर का रिस्पॉन्स हमेशा 200 होना चाहिए, और समथिंग सम अदर कंडीशन. सो so you can use and operator in that कि both these values should be true, so that final value जो है उसी के बाद हमारी final value हम फाइनल कोड एग्जीक्यूशन हम करेंगे. सो दैट्स द यूज ऑफ एंड ऑपरेटर्स. एंड इफ आई लुक एट और, सो और के केस में इट इज लाइक दिस कि वन और वन ये तो हमेशा ट्रू रहेगा ही, बट इसमें डिफरेंस क्या है, इफ यू डू वन और ज़ीरो एज वेल एज ज़ीरो और वन,
एक मिनट.
सो इस केस में भी इट्स गोइंग टू गिव योर आउटपुट एज वन. बट हाँ, इफ you have 0 or 0, so is only in this case is like or operator is going to give you 0. Then we have one special XOR operator. So XOR operator में क्या होता है, अगर आपकी दोनों वैल्यू सेम है लाइक 1 and 1, दो in that case XOR will always give you false or 0 as the final output. Like if I do 1 XOR 1, so इस केस में आपका आउटपुट रहेगा 0. बट अगर दोनों सेम विद 0 XOR 0, so 0 XOR 0 is going to give you 0. बट बाकी दो वैल्यूज में when you have dissimilar condition like 1 XOR sorry 1 XOR 0, इसकी वैल्यू हमेशा ट्रू रहेगी, एंड सेम वे 0 XOR 1 इसकी वैल्यू भी हमेशा ट्रू रहेगी. So these are like your logical operations in very small, like in very short time, but obviously इनके ऊपर they are very useful to check our logical conditions bitwise. So हमारे पास अभी दो variable है a and b. I'm just going to run these operators on a and b so that you get the idea. So a and b, this is the AND operation. Same way, let's run it for the other two as well, and then we have the OR, and then we have XOR. So just for your ease मैं इनकी bitwise value यहाँ पे write कर दूंगी. So a equal to 8 and इसकी bitwise value है, this is the bitwise value of a, and b equal to 6, इसकी bitwise value है 0 1 1 0. So let's see the output. Before seeing the output, let's just see कि in case of AND, output will be for comparison इनको ऊपर नीचे रखते हैं 0 1 1 0. So AND के केस में you can see, wait, where is the, oh, sorry, this, I will just comment this. Okay, सो एंड के केस में यू कैन क्लियरली सी द आउटपुट इज 0. वो क्यों है? बिकॉज लाइक यू कैन सी the 0 bit is against the 0 bit, then we have 0 bit with the 1 0 1 0 1 same है. So इन दोनों केस में कहीं भी 1 bit was not in front of 1, so everything was, the final output was 0. But in case of XOR, or what happened was, so we have 0 1 0 1 and 1 0, so all these conditions were true. So that's why you got the answer as 14. So 14 का जो bitwise representation है वो है like 1 1 1 0. That is the bitwise representation of 14. So if you just want to see, हमने 15 का ऊपर bitwise किया था, that was the 4 times 1. So इसमें simply, so 14 is like simply last bit is 0, so that is the 14, because last bit is represents, the first bit represents 1, so one part is 0, so like you can see 15 minus 1 is 14 over here, right? So same way XOR का output भी इस case में 14 है, because we always have dissimilar bits in front of each other. अगर ऐसा होता, if something like this was there, like 1 and 1, so इस case में XOR and OR का output different रहता, because in case of this 1 and 1, जो OR का output रहता, that 1 ही रहता, like the but in case of XOR, जो last वाली bit value होती है output में, that would have been 0. Right. I'm just going to quickly check the comment section. अगर किसी को कोई doubt है तो, else we can move on to next our assignment operators. Also, I think bas operators and typecasting, we'll quickly cover the conditional statement as well, and then I think string and functions we'll take in next class, because just in interest of time. Okay, nothing in the chat section. So let's continue with our next operators. So we covered bitwise and then we covered the arithmetic. So next order of present there is comparison or assignment operators. So assignment operators, they are like very interesting. So I think you can identify, we are already using this in our code, assignment operators. So I'm just going to list out some of the assignment operators. I hope you remember the equal to, जिसको हम use कर रहे हैं to assign values. उसके अलावा we have plus equal to, you can do multiply equal to, and these are just like variations with the equal to, like equal to के साथ we can also perform some operations. So इसलिए they are like part of this assignment operators. So let's say you can do this as well as the Arduino. I hope you are getting all whatever we are discussed till now. But in case you want to connect with us apart from our classes for any doubt or queries, please feel free to connect with us on LinkedIn, Instagram. We are active on every social media channel. So, and the links are already shared with you in the YouTube chat. So please feel free to connect with us over there. Okay, yeah, multiply power also. So this is going to be a quick one. So assignment operators, अभी तक हम we are using it multiple times. So basically this is used to assign some value to a अभी तक हम इसको variable to some variable. We are using it to assign some value to store in our variable. So अभी हम A, B, C we are using very normal assignments like x equal to 1. So मैंने 1 की value assign कर दी है to x to store in our memory. So this is the assignment operators. But let's say मुझे I want to do certain operations also, mathematical operation also with assignment operators. So what you can do is what, so we have the possibility of that. So the all these operations that you see, these are all part of assign, they can assign the value as well as the do mathematical operation on the on our variable. So let's say x में मुझे I want to add some value to x. So let's say I want to add 5 to x. So I can use this. So this plus equal to or any mathematical operation equal to का meaning basically क्या होता है? That means if we have x, so if I have x plus equal to 5, so इसका in simple terms it will mean x equal to x plus 5. Same way मैंने किया y I'm going to just save it as x1. Okay, same way मैंने y को किया and y multiply equal to sorry let's say मैंने y लिया and y is 4. Now मुझे y के ऊपर ऑपरेशन करना है further, like I do y multiply equal to let's say 18. So इसका in simpler terms, mathematical terms क्या meaning आएगा, like y equal to y multiply 18. So let's हम x और y को print करते हैं to check their outputs, and I think this will be more clear now. See, so x की वैल्यू क्या हो गई, so x's वैल्यू चेंज टू 6. so we did, so प्लस इक्वल टू करके we added 5 की वैल्यू हमने x पे ऐड कर दी है. And same way y की initially value we stored it as 4, but now we wanted to do multiplication also on this y, so that's why we did y equal to like y multiply 18. So all these operators, assignment operators के जो part है, so इनका if you want अगर इनको break करें, so इनका like इनको अगर ब्रेक करें, so इनका आउटपुट यही रहेगा that particular value x है, so x equal to x then whatever operation जो भी हमने उसके साथ ऐड किया है then the value. So यहाँ पे मैंने प्लस यूज किया है. Instead of plus you can use any of these assignment operators, plus, multiply, divide, modulo, then divide, power, even the left shift and right shift operators. All right, so basically so they are used to like shorten your code. Like आप ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं x equal to x plus 5, but अगर आपको उसको short way में लिखना है, so you can use it as this in this format also. So this is just a format का difference है, but the final output will be this only. All right, let's move to our next operator. We have covered, sorry, so we've done arithmetic, then we have done bitwise assignment, and then we have the logical operators. So logical operators, we already discussed this little bit of it in bitwise. So Python में logical operators होते हैं and, or, XOR, NOT. So these are like 4 main logical operator. Not XOR, maybe XOR is like not used as much as these 3. So you can use XOR also, but like it's not as used as the AND or NOT. These are the 3 main logical operators in Python. Let's write XOR also for the sake of completeness, right? So इसमें और bitwise में फ़र्क क्या है? Logical operators we can perform on some conditions also. So let's say मेरे पास some condition है, like I want to check the value of a. सो मैंने चेक किया इफ a इक्वल 8. सो और यहाँ पे द डबल इक्वल टू इज फॉर चेकिंग पर्पस. सो दिस इज नॉट अ असाइनमेंट ऑपरेटर जो अभी तक हम यूज कर रहे थे. सो अगर हम डबल इक्वल टू कर रहे हैं इज बेसिकली हम चेक कर रहे हैं इज इट इक्वल टू दैट वैल्यू और नॉट. एंड b इक्वल 6. तो मैंने प्रिंट किया yes. So you can see value is printed yes. So basically and के थ्रू हमने क्या किया, we are checking both this condition. a equal to 8 है and then b equal to 6 है. Let's say मैंने a equal to 9 कर दिया. Now we know कि this value is not equal to 9, it's equals 8. So let's see. तो अगर ये कंडीशन मीट नहीं करती है then let's say I am taking the print as no. So इस केस में you can check, see the output is no. Let's say so this is the and operator and we can add it multiple times like and x equal 1. ये हमने कर दिया. So we can add multiple conditions in a single line. Also let's check next value. So that is or. So और के केस में क्या होगा, one of this condition has to be true. So या तो a की वैल्यू 9 होनी चाहिए या b की वैल्यू 6 होनी चाहिए. As we discussed in the bitwise section, और के केस में क्या था, so या तो दोनों वैल्यूज ट्रू होनी चाहिए, एक वैल्यू कोई भी ट्रू होनी चाहिए फॉर वन आउटपुट. अगर दोनों वैल्यूज फॉल्स हैं तो उस केस में एक लाइक द फाइनल कंडीशन फाइनल वैल्यू विल आल्सो बी फॉल्स. सो लेट्स से सो इसमें वी नो दैट a की वैल्यू 8 है, सो दिस इज फॉल्स. b की वैल्यू 6 है, दिस इज ट्रू. सो फॉल्स और ट्रू के केस में see the output. So here you can see और के केस में output is yes. Okay, and then we have not. So not के केस में क्या होता है, so if you provide इसको अगर आप true value करते हैं provide करते हैं, so उसको false value output करता है. Same way अगर हम उसको false value provide करते हैं तो it gives the true value, it gives the opposite value of what you provided. So not we can just do a check if not a equal 9, print okay. So इस केस में आपने चेक देखा कि that a equal to 9, so this is actually false. So not ने क्या किया, it converted this, it gave the output of false to true and ये condition true हो गई है. So that's why Python ने print किया इसको that a is not 9. से अगर इसको मैंने 8 किया, so इस केस में there will be no output because ये condition true हो गई and then this not makes it false. So इसलिए the final output is also not printed. Same way, let's try the XOR. Wait, sorry, XOR ऐसे नहीं करते हैं. No, so in case of so you can see इसमें no print किया. Why is that? Okay, it's doing bitwise operations. So XOR के case में, as you can see, like we cannot use XOR as a keyword directly, but you can use combination of and or not to get XOR type output. So yeah, इस case में it is performing bitwise operation, so इसलिए like it's using and. So like you can see, so main logical function as these three. अगर आपको zo type logical output चाहिए, so you can use combination of and, or, and not over here. And lastly, we have our okay, we have our special operators. So special operators, as you can see, the name suggests special operators. So they are basically two conditional operation में ही use होते हैं, and these are like is, in, then we have is not, and then we have not in. So these are the these are our special operators. So in is how we use this is जैसे हमने equal to ऑपरेशन यूज किया to check the value of a. Instead of that we can also use is. So it's like same way जैसे हम like हम use करते हैं as a English language में. So let's say if a is 8, मैंने ये टाइप किया, and then I'm just for validation purpose मैंने print किया that a is 8. Yeah, so जनरली इट्स प्रेफर्ड कि अगर आप इट्स प्रेफर्ड कि आप इक्वल टू वैल्यू यूज करें. सो दैट्स व्हाई पाइथन इज गिविंग मी दिस सिंटेक्स वार्निंग. और अदरवाइज सेम वे हम इसको ये भी यूज कर सकते हैं एज दिस. बट just to be more clear, अगर आप numerical comparison or if you are doing some comparison, always use double equal to. इस किस केस में यूज करते हैं, like there are some cases and you can check if you want to check the data type, तो data type के केस में आप is यूज कर सकते हैं. Let's say I want to do this work. I am not sure. This is not working. Oh, this is not working. Okay, maybe syntax we'll look at later on. But if you want to check, let's say data type of a, so you can use is, but you can use also use comparison operator for that. And let's say let's give you example of in. So in किस लिए यूज करते हैं? इट इज सिमिलर टू जो इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में हम यूज करते हैं. सो इन ऑपरेटर इज check some value is inside some other data type, data structure. Let's say मैंने एक list create किया and I have 1 2 3 4 and I just want to check कि इसके अंदर a है या नहीं. So this is not working, but let's say मैंने so no, in case of not in, it work because a की value present नहीं है in this ls. Let's say I just add the 8 value. मैंने यहाँ पे 8 ऐड कर दिया and now I am checking कि a हमारी लिस्ट के अंदर present है या नहीं. So you can see the output कि a is present in the list. So this way you can use these special operators. Is like similar to comparison operator, and same way is not is जब आपको value equals to नहीं check करनी है, like this is not equal to this. And in is for checking कि कोई value is present inside certain data structure or even inside some string, and इसका opposite है not in. So you can use this special operators for this purpose. And also last couple of examples में you saw that I'm using this if else. So these are conditional operators जो हम Python में use करते हैं. So conditional statements. So conditional statement क्या होते हैं, like if you want to check a certain condition. So basically this is like very similar to our English language कि we want to check कि कोई condition true है या नहीं है. So उस केस में हम ये conditional operations use करते हैं. So ये like you already saw that इसका proper syntax क्या होता है write करने का, like if a equal to 8 then this. So if is the keyword and then uske baad we are using a equal to, this is our condition. So this condition can be anything, like aapka server ka response 200 hai, or if the some key value is present in our dictionary or not. So this value, this conditional check can be anything. After that we generally use this double colon to write at the end of that condition. उसके बाद below this we can write our output or whatever आपको कोड एग्जीक्यूट करना है if a equal to 8 और आपकी जो भी कंडीशन अगर मैच करती है तो फिर मैंने किया if condition this. But so as long as इसके नीचे आप एक indented block like after some indentation value write कर रहे हैं, so all this code जो है वो if के अंदर आएगा. So मैंने दोबारा कुछ अगर write किया like we are in if block, so all this जो भी code है ये if block के अंदर execute होगा. But let's say मुझे अब if condition के बाहर आना है, so I'll just do a backspace and in the same so indentation same रहेगा. So also we can add elif statement. Elif is like if this then do this. अगर वो true नहीं है then we go to the next sequence of the order, like else के केस में it will cover everything else. But अगर हम else से पहले we want to check multiple condition, okay, if a equal to 8, or let's say we want to check if a equal to 6, if a equal to 80. So if you want to check multiple condition then we can use if else condition, like if this else also check if this else also check if this, and finally else. If all those condition जो है वो fail होती हैं then finally else में हम we can write anything like we all the above condition failed. Or so this is about the like main conditional statement. So इसमें order of execution हमेशा like if always start at the top with if then goes to next elif. अगर कोई भी condition इनमें से true हो जाती है so the entire code sequence जो है if elif and else का then that code is executed and then entire statement के बाद जो code है फिर वो आपका code next वाला code execute होगा after the else. So let's say अगर मेरे पास if condition है then I have elif condition, 5 elif condition है and then I have else condition. So इनमें से कोई भी एक condition true हो गई, let's say one of the elif condition true हो गई, then I call उसके नीचे जो code है print statement, let's say it has a print statement, वो print statement execute होगा and उसके बाद क्या होगा, the code after your else के बाद जो code है then वो execute होगा. Also conditional statement में what is there is the elif condition and else condition, ये optional होता है. So if अगर आपने कोई if condition डाली है उसके बाद it's not compulsory कि आप elif condition और else condition add करें. Let's say next मैंने किया a equal 10 print let's say finally मैंने else किया and let's just print a is not 8 or 10. सो फॉर नाउ हमारे पास एट की ए की वैल्यू है 8, सो इट्स गोइंग टू एग्जीक्यूट फर्स्ट कोड ब्लॉक जो है. सो ए इज 8 एंड वी आर इन इफ ब्लॉक. सो let me just reassign a की value. I'll assign it to 10 now. So in this case you can see the elif block is executed. So if and else they are ignored and we हमारे पास directly elif में जो condition थी वो execute हुई. Now let's make it 11. So अब a की value 8 भी नहीं है 10 भी नहीं है and we can see our output. अब else condition जो थी वो execute हुई and a is not 8 or 10. So I guess this is all for today's class because we are already a bit over time. But thank you everyone for joining. And once again, if you are interested to connect with us or know more about us, please feel free to connect with us on LinkedIn, Instagram, visit our website directly, and yeah, to know more about our upcoming sessions. I'm going to stop the screen share now, and also, if you have any questions, feel free to put it into a chat, and I'll just add our LinkedIn. I don't think the LinkedIn link is there, but I'll just add the LinkedIn page as well as the website page if you are interested to visit. All right then. Okay. See you folks. Have a good night and it was nice to see. I hope आप सबने you learned something new from this session today. And also feel please reach out to us on LinkedIn, YouTube. If you want some particular session, if you want to learn about some particular sessions, or if you want कि हम कोई specific topic cover करें related to Python or data science, we will try to accommodate your request. And thank you again for joining and hope you all have a lovely evening. Goodbye.